mentioned back on Tuesday, when once again we saw late goals conceded by Barcelona. This is actually 85th minute or later this season in all competitions, the goals and the games in which they have conceded. Let's hear what Hansi Flick has had to say about it after the latest match.
At the end, we are really disappointed about the result, but the game we played today was really great. So I focus more on this for give the players or keep the confidence they have very high, but also we have to speak about the goals because it could not be. It could not be, and so it was maybe too easy. The fourth one is I'm very angry about that because this could not happen normally because there was no pressure on the ball and we go out. And this is not the way how we want to do this, okay? This is, but how I said, always a young team. We have to learn, we have to improve. Nothing happens at the moment. Of course, it's not the best result, but we have one match more, and yeah, and I think we are also able to win there.
Luis, we've not actually heard from you after this game. That's something they're going to have to fix.
Yes, and they have to do it quick because we are arriving to the moment in the season where you have to be more accurate than ever and have all the time to put the ball when he decides and when he wants. That's the moment, and I think Hansi Flick mentioned it. We got a young team, lack of experience in this kind of moment. You don't need to bring the high line. You can stay at the back and just hold it a little bit because you got a period behind where Atletico Madrid has done it. So you need to learn from those mistakes, and they need to do it quicker because it continues happening.
Jules, can Barca win a trophy this season with this style of play?
The style is great. I think it's the way they manage games, or the lack of the way they manage games at times, at end of the games especially, that could cost them again, because Luis just said they need, or Flick said also, we need to learn from the mistake. Okay, we end of February and they're still doing the same mistakes that we saw on the graphic of how many games they gave away goals late because of the high line. Pedri said after the game on Tuesday night or Wednesday night, he said we have to play more with our head when it comes down to the last 10 or 15 minutes of games like tonight. And he's so right. I know you are being coached in that way. Great. I'm not really sure that Flick wants to change anything, by the way. I think he wants to go all in intensity all the time from first to 90 minutes. But if you're a player, it's not because he wants you to do that until the last second of the game, that if you feel differently on the pitch, just take it easy, just drop it another 10 yards, manage the game differently. Because as we've been saying, if there's no pressure on the ball, you can't play the high line. The two don't go together, obviously. And that fourth goal, even the third goal, to be fair, the Llorente goal, look at all the space that he has on the edge of the box. It's not the first time we see a goal being conceded by Barcelona in that way. So again, I really don't think when you go late in the competitions or in big games like Copa del Rey semi-final, Champions League semi-final, quarterfinals, even big games, I just don't think this is good enough. I think they will have to play more with their head than just about trying to bring the intensity from start to finish.
Luis, you were nodding along there with what Jules was saying.
Yeah, it's because I totally agree. It's about the timing on the game. I think you're not going to change the way of or style of football because it's fantastic. You've seen it. The Barcelona is playing in a beautiful way. The players are enjoying their football. They're scoring goals, creating so many chances. And they are putting under pressure a lot of teams. But when you arrive to this stage of the competition, that's not going to be enough. You need to be perfectly, every small detail is going to be counted. You are going to be under the microscope every single chance. And when you play against teams like Atletico Madrid or like Liverpool that you can face at some point in the competition, or any kind of higher team, is going to put you in under that pressure. And you need to understand that that high line is going to be very difficult to do in every single play that you're going to play. So I think that Hansi Flick knows, the team knows, they are learning. It's a continued learning process, but right now in some specific games they need to understand that during 80, 70 minutes you can play that high line, you can do whatever it takes to score many goals, and after that you need to handle the situation in a different way. But I'm sure that we'll see it very soon with Hansi Flick's team.
Thanks so much, Luis. We'll let you go now. No doubt we'll be hearing a lot more from you across the weekend with more La Liga coverage. Little piece of news, some business concluded today. Vitor Roque is heading back to Brazil. Just a look at the timeline, January 2024. Obviously joined Barcelona from Atletico Paranaense. 30 million transfer fee back then, just the 2 goals in 16 games in all competitions. In August, joined Real Betis on loan, 7 goals in 33 games. February 2025, joining Palmeiras from Barcelona. It's a 25 million euro transfer fee plus 5 million in add-ons. And as mentioned, lots coming up in La Liga this weekend. That game between Real Betis and Real Madrid on Saturday, followed by Atleti taking on Athletic. That one not to be missed. And Barcelona will be facing Real Sociedad on Sunday morning. All games available in English and Spanish every single week on ESPN+.